Hello everyone, Viceroys 32 back again with another edition of What's on Deck, your weekly look at what is going on in the world of playing cards and what's new. Coming your way a bit early this week. Usually I do the videos on Sunday. I'm doing it today, which is it's going to be up late Thursday, early Friday, because I'm not 100% sure I'm going to have time to do the video on Sunday. I might be busy. So I figured I might as well do it now. Plus, there seems to be a heck of a lot to talk about. And also, if you're interested, check out my Instagram, Viceroys32 on Instagram.com. I posted quite a few pictures of my collection. I still got a fair ways to go. Whenever I get some time to do that, I'll do some more. So go check that out. Let's see what's going on though. First of all, start with Kickstarter. We got that bicycle Misc from PlayingCards.net and designed by Safe Sister Playing Cards, aka Cardicians. It's funded 4 days to go. If you miss out, well, it'll be available. Don't worry, you'll be able to get your hands on it eventually. Music Box Playing Cards from Classics Playing Cards is 77% funded, 18 days to go. It's heading in the right direction. Needs a couple $1,000 more. I'm sure it'll make it. Bicycle Natural Disasters Volcano Edition from Collectible Playing Cards is 89% funded, 23 days to go. Just a matter of time. Royal Playing Cards from Natalia Silva is funded with 23 days to go. And I'm pretty sure we've looked at all of those. And then we got some new ones. First of all, we got the Viceroys Playing Cards by Ian Cumpsty. 46% funded, 28 days to go. Only a couple of $1,000 or a couple of £1,000 for a goal. As you'll see, £1,400, so it's a matter of time before it funds. Very interesting faces patterned after medieval Mamluk cards. I think it's an interesting idea, but I also think that the faces are way too busy. It's too hard to identify the pips and the values and the suits and everything. Even the indexes kind of get lost in the shuffle. So I like the idea, but at the same time, it kind of turns me off because it's just so much going on that makes it hard for me to identify what that card is. And I like to be able to identify my cards very easily. Going to be printed by Cardamundi in the UK. This will be pretty interesting. It says it's the answer to the question of how could a deck of cards look if drawn in the Mamluk style but with the standard international suits. Okay, I would have liked, if you put like black borders or something on the pips to make them more, so they pop out more or something. I think it would have been a little bit better. Interesting court cards. It's not bad. It's put a lot of effort into it, but it just doesn't appeal to me too much. And here's the back design. It's a bit better than the original one I saw, which was just like black. Same thing, but in black. And a floral kind of element for the tuck case. Okay, let's move on. Got lots to talk about. Next up, we got Aquarelle Playing Cards by Joey Miner. Printed by USB-C, 10% funded, 25 days to go. Not going to happen at this rate. Looking for $5,000 and they're barely scratched their surface. The problem I have with this is it reminds me of another fairly recent deck when I look at it, and that is the Odyssey Playing Cards by Sergio, Rosa, I believe it is. The back design with the diagonal stripe is basically the same thing, except the other one had more of a space theme to it. This is just, I don't know, paint, aqua type look to it, but it's basically the same thing. It's kind of a copy, in my opinion. Is also doing, for $5,000 goal, he's offering hats and t-shirts and a book. I don't know how he's going to be able to afford all this stuff with a $5,000 goal. And it seems like he's going to be in over his head. He's also got ridiculously high stretch goals for all sorts of stuff that he's not going to hit. I'm not even sure who Joey Miner is. He's some kind of magician, or he thinks he is. I don't know. um, $10 for a deck. I guess that's about what it's worth. I mean, it's not a bad price. Kind of low. Um, but yeah, there's nothing too exciting. I'm assuming the faces are standard because we don't see them. That's usually a pretty good giveaway. So let's move on. I would, I would recommend the Odyssey playing cards. If you like that idea, go get the Odyssey deck. It's already available. You can get it from your favorite retailers, including collectibleplayingcards.com. Use VitoSafe to save 10% on your order. Small shout out. And it's the original one. It's the best one. There's also one on Indiegogo right now. It's basically the same thing as well. And it's just uncreative. Dystopia playing cards from Joker and the Thief, funded 9 days to go. Then we got the Smoke illustrated playing cards by Gary Wilkinson, 9% funded, 37 days to go. And this one, looking for £15,000. Might not happen. It's inspired by it's got a steampunk Victorian London theme, printed by USBC. I like the faces. I like the back design and all that you see. There's two different colors, a red and a blue. Pretty nice floral elements on the back design, as well as a pocket watch. It's very interesting. Keys, all sorts of stuff. And cogs. So it's kind of a Victorian England steampunk themed deck. And it features soldiers for some reason. I guess that's one suit. Then you get this guy in this suit, which is, I don't know, scientists. And, all sorts of stuff. Pretty interesting. I see the diamonds are the upper class. Makes sense. Hearts have auburn hair and the suit of knowledge. Spades are dark haired and they're fortune tellers, basically. And actually, they look like soldiers to me. That's what they are. Aviators is what they are. And clubs are dark haired again. And they're the crooks and the criminals. They're kind of like the diamonds. They're into money and whatnot. But they're the crooks and criminals, while the diamonds are the upper class. So, pretty interesting. This is what I don't like. It's a steampunk Victorian era themed deck, and they got the pips all over the place. Like, I understand they're trying to keep it in line with this oval theme they got going on, but I don't like the twos and the threes, especially being sideways like that, diagonal. And I mean, I would have preferred with a Victorian era themed deck, a more traditional suits or pip orientation. You get these cards that go together, diptych cards. That's always cool. I like it. I think it's a pretty cool deck. You might want to check it out, but I'm not sure it's going to fund at this rate. Next up, Gracia playing cards from Empire Arts, funded 12 days to go. Factions by Chris Doman, 48% funded, 6 days to go. Not looking too good. You got the Metropole 100 playing cards from Mike Lambert at Metropole Playing Cards, 45% funded, 16 days to go. Will probably make it. The back design is pretty simple, as you can see. Only a $2,000 goal, Canadian. And the back of the tuck case is similar to the other ones. And as are the faces, custom pips and whatnot. These are the court cards. They're similar to what we've seen in his previous decks. I'm not too interested in the back design, and I'm also not interested in NPC printed cards, especially for what is it? $25 Canadian plus shipping. or no, sorry, $25 Canadian. Shipping is included to Canada and the USA, so that's a good deal. But I mean, it's still basically paying $15 plus $10 shipping for a deck. Is the way I look at it, and it's an NBC deck. Only 100 available. However, you can add on as many as you want. Now, so far, they still got 62 out of 100 left. Only 38 backers. It's not a good sign, but it looks like they're going to make it. But I'm just not digging that back design too much. So let's move on. We got the Brandley Tesoro playing cards from Roman Kotiv. Funded, 3 days to go. Next, we got the Bicycle Runic Royalty playing cards that's been relaunched by Keith Glover. 21% funded, 28 days to go. This one was one that came out last year sometime, if I recall correctly. Didn't do too well, obviously. Didn't fund. It's been redesigned. The court cards are now all mirror imaged, more of a standard traditional look. Look at that, tattoos on her arm. I like them. They're pretty cool, the court cards. I'm definitely interested in this deck, and I hope to see it fun this time. Joker's a manly man. Ace of Spades is... it's fine. And here's your back design. It's pretty interesting as well. So yeah, it's not a bad looking deck. I like it. I don't know much about the creator. Well, hopefully it all pans out. Looks like a one-way back design based on the stains. But yeah, it's not a bad looking deck. I like it. So go check it out if you like it as well. Next up, Contour Electric playing cards from Jason Wen. Funded, 66 hours to go, thank goodness. It's almost out of my hair as far as reporting these projects. I won't have to say it again. Albino Dragon playing cards from Albino Dragon is funded, 7 days to go. Vegans of Folklore by Ghastly Games, 27% funded, 59 hours to go. Not gonna happen. Speaking of which, Bicycle Divide of a Nation playing cards by Barclay Mountain, Robert Tomlinson, 72% funded, 35 hours to go. Not looking too good at this rate. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Then we got Concealed Dream playing cards by Marcel T. Prestia. 0% funded, 36 days to go. It is not going to happen. And the reason why is because they have a $30,000 goal. Are you kidding me? $30,000 for a deck of cards seems rather high. And on top of that, this is Oliver Soinas. 4 aces that they've designed, and a back design which has some kind of a floral element to it. It looks like it's a one-way design based on the flower or whatever those are. And I'm not a big fan of that white space in the center. It's just really off-putting. But that's it. That's all they're showing us. And they want you to give them money. $10 each. They only have this one tier available. There's no... It doesn't look like there's any way to do add-ons. At least they don't give you the prices for add-ons. So it's $10. Who knows how much shipping is for this one. You get a signed deck of cards with free underground tricks. Yeah. 2 backers is not going to happen. Not if I go that high. This project is a dream, and it's not even concealed. And I don't even know what kind of a name that is. But moving along, we got another bad one. Abstract playing cards by Miles Alexander. That lovely image is all you see of the playing cards. It's 10% funded. Somehow he's amassed $70. I don't know how. 23 days to go. It's not going to happen. He's only got one reward available, last I checked, which is a $100 pledge, and you get a deck of cards by donating $100. He expects people are just going to give him money and not get anything in return. That's not going to happen. Although a couple of idiots have done that anyways, for some reason. And yeah, it's ridiculous. $640 goal. It's a $640 goal, but it's only got one reward for $100, which means that's pretty much all he's going to get if he's lucky. Trip Deck by Rick Cassani, 0% funded, 25 days to go. Not going to happen. Might as well be cancelled, along with the Abstract Deck. I don't know if there's anything going on Indiegogo, but there's a couple other things to mention. Of course, Fear 11 recently released their gold rare bits, still available last I checked. Also, of course, the Joker and the Thief released a red version of their Joker and Thief deck. I think that's the last one. The colors in that series, the Blood Red Edition. Available on their website. I think it's jntplayingcards.com. And on Amazon. Also on eBay, but don't pay, what some of these resellers are selling it for, like, 25 to 45 bucks. You can get them for like 18 bucks each. And we got this right here, currently available from collectibleplayingcards.com. It is the Death Playing Cards by Sky Member. It's something they tried before on Kickstarter, and it failed. And the same complaint I had and commented on back then is the same one I'm commenting on right now, and that is standard faces. Why? Look at the back design here. It's a very nice back design, lots of detail, lots of nice line work. The Joker is, it's not bad, it's just a Joker. And the Ace of Spades is pretty nice as well. And then the rest is just standard court cards and whatnot. And why? Why not just go the whole way and customize the court cards, or at least recolor them? Do something, Next up, Illusionist has released their new Legacy Ghost deck. For the low cost of $12, you can have this magnificent piece of work. It's basically just a different tuck case. There might be minor differences in the cards. It's just like the Black Legacy. It's the last one of the Legacy editions that I know of that they're producing, unless they start reproducing the Bicycle Masters decks. Crap, I'm giving them ideas, haven't I? Let's not see that. Don't say anything. The problem I have with this one, let's have a look. I want to see if it's been corrected. And I have not ordered it yet. I might wait for a reseller, but we'll see. Is this $15 shipping for one deck to Canada? Ain't no way I'm paying $15 to ship a deck from Illusionist to Canada, especially since they're already charging me $12 for the deck, when it should be like no more than $10. Well, I mean, I guess $12 is reasonable. A little bit pricey, but reasonable enough. But $15 shipping is pretty ridiculous. They're looking into it, though. They might fix it. My problem is, for like the last year or so, they were making this big deal about $9 flat rate shipping international. I think that was for all international customers. And now, it's no longer available. Why? Why is it gone all of a sudden? Collectible playing cards has some new stuff. They got the new Metalux foil playing cards from Jokarki, the gold and the green. They got the bicycle Paris Max in red and blue. Originally they had just the blue, now they got both. They got the new Other Kingdom decks, the Bird Edition and Animal Edition from Natalia Silva. Black Crown, $6 each. That's a pretty good price. The Death playing cards I mentioned. And the Bicycle Lovely Bear playing cards in pink, and also is a blue color as well. They're going to be moving very soon. Don't forget, they're going to be moving in the middle of February, 2 weeks. And any orders placed during that time will not ship until March 6th at the very least, during that week. I can show you the Lovely Bear. I got them coming. And I also got the Big Boy #1. Here you see a look at the faces of both of them. And they're just kind of like the pastel bicycle fasten decks that we saw before, have seen in the past, except that they actually got custom court cards. Anyways, that is all I have that I know of. And this video is probably long enough as it is. So that's that. Comment or subscribe. Let me know what you think. And I'll see you in a week from Sunday, hopefully. And that is that. See you next time. Thanks for watching.